international. You know what I mean? This is what it's about.
Yo,
What it's about.
international is hooking up with Munga. That's international now. Yeah, I see what the journey was all about. I hear what the journey is all
Shout
about.
out to the general right there, man. It was good looking at, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I guess, you know what I mean, he just like identified with the project. I mean, like, you know, we met up a couple of times before we ended up doing the track and everything like that, you know, ended up clicking stuff, you know, kicking it a couple of times, and, you know, like, yeah, you know, spat a couple of flows for him and stuff like that, and, you know, he's one of the first people who actually took onto it, so, you know, shout out to him.
That's like two wordsmiths hanging around, so, yeah, that was definitely a good look.
Yeah.
It was a good look, it was a good look, it was a good look.
That dude's amazing, man. I mean, that dude was just, like, he just came through, he was like, alright, what's the song about? I spat the verse for him. And, you know, he just started mumbling to himself, then from nowhere, you know what I mean, he just came up with a hook and everything. Next thing you know, been had, you know what I mean?
Hilltop General doing what him the best, creating a kind and sealed hook. Yeah, man, I like Munga shit, I like Munga shit. Yo, so how J.A. so far, blood?
I don't know, it's been cool, man, it's been cool. You know, been here for almost a year now. You know, at first I was just playing it low, you know what I mean, just, you know, seeing, like, who's who in the zoo, basically, you know what I mean, like, I didn't want to come through, like, just to be like, yo, I'm MC Chita, what's up, you know what I mean, that sort of thing, like, you know, I knew I had to, like, play my role, play my position, so to speak. But yeah, you know, it's been real cool. I've been, like, linking up with a lot of artists, you know what I mean, like, you know, checking a lot of people out in action, you know what I mean, I've seen things which, you know, I never thought I'd be allowed to see, but yo, you know what I mean, like, I didn't even think that I'd even end up here of all places, but look at me now, man, you know.
So, how's the EP coming along, though?
I don't know, it's been good, man, you know what I mean, like, been working with a number of producers, shout out to JK4, you know what I mean, like, big producer straight from Kingston, you know what I mean, he's done like a lot of works with like Egyptian and...
Yeah, they're the one that have that new big Egyptian wine project, so that's a good look, that's definitely a good look.
Also been working with this other kid called McConan, who's been doing like a lot of works both here and in Canada. He's done some works like with Sizzler and all, you know, Holy for artists and stuff like that. Also, who else? A couple of other kids, like this other dude called Blaze, Jordan, you know what I mean, like, yeah, you know, just, you know, putting together some work. I've also been working with, like, you know, a couple of producers from back home as well, you know what I mean, like, people who've been with me, like, from day one and stuff like that, so I had to make sure that they were also a part of this project as well, you know what I mean. Shout out to FTR, Begotten Son, Tape 5, you know, up in the building.
So it's definitely a good look. It's been a good look. That yard link to Motherland, from Motherland back to yard, it's building a chemistry. The chemistry that I think a lot of Jamaicans underestimate, that it is actually where it's at, and it's always been there. So
that was like, you know, the concept for the album in the first place. You know what I mean, like Red, Gold, and Green, and that's why we titled it that. You know what I mean? Because it was also supposed to represent the link between, you know, Jamaica, you know, reggae, Rastafari, and Africa. You know what I mean? Where I'm from.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mad. So you know what? All right. Let's get straight to one point. DJ Lights, Tandra.
Yeah.
She did an amazing job on the mix, and she was one who kept on repeating to everybody that, you know what, this project is something that we should actually sit down and break it down, and I applaud her for that. How did that come about with you and Tandra?
Actually, Tandra has been like she's been like, you know, she's been like you know, one of the main sources. I don't even know how to put it into words, like, you know, what the amount of work she's put into this album, into this project. I met Tandra basically through a connect which I had made back in Zimbabwe, because when I came here from Zim, I was like basically given like a whole list of numbers, like, you know, get in touch with so and so, link up with so and so. So I met up with this one dude who basically introduced me to another dude who introduced me to Tandra. And, you know, me, I'm like one of those people, like, you know, I show and prove, you know what I mean? I put my money where my mouth is.
It's called networking!
So, you know, I'm not the type of person, you know, sit back in the corner and just keep quiet, you know what I mean? So I told her who I was, you know what I mean? Told her what I did. I started spinning for her, you know, kept on pestering her, playing her my music and stuff. I don't think she wanted to mess with me that much in the beginning, you know. She was busy. You know what I mean? But, I mean, she always busy, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess she must have seen something. Cause yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I can simply say what it is. There's talent, 110%, but wow, it's to actually believe that this can work, and this is where a lot of producers are scared. And we give thumbs up to the ones who say, oh, you know what, music isn't just about one set of sounds or one set of ideas. It's a culmination of a lot of things. And it's a good look to see that you took that route as well. A very good look.
Yeah, it's basically life, you know what I mean? Like, music is life, It's what you go through, I mean, you can either enjoy hip hop or you can be hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, you can enjoy music, you can be music. You know what I mean? Like, but there's a very big difference between the two.
That's right. Yo, how's it back home in Zimbabwe, yo?
Yo, back home is crazy, man. You know what I mean? My team stay winning. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charisma, Junior Brown, 10 Diamonds. Yo, like, basically, like, we're all part of the same crew back home and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So before I left to come here, like the year before, myself and Junior Brown, we actually released a joint album. And we ended up winning like 2 awards off it, and like it was actually like our biggest introduction into the industry. So now, like, you know, they're like the hottest thing since Big Bread, you know what I mean, back home. Like, they just killing it, you know what I mean. Like, look out for the videos on YouTube right now, Boys Young, you know what I mean, off the new tape, Few Kings, The Feeling Ain't Fair. Look out for that joint. And yeah,
rumor have it you be giving away a mixtape along with the EP coming out this summer.
Yeah. Well, basically, I mean, cause I mean, I feel like this is like almost like a debut for me. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I might have done what I might have done back home, not many people know that. I mean, especially out here, you know, people don't know me from a can of beans. So, you know, I figured, like, you know, instead of just doing like a full-out album and just straight up start charging people straight off the bat, you know, just give them something, you know what I mean, so they get to know who I am. Because, you know what I mean, I still got a whole lot more music, and, you know what I mean, I've got a lot more hits, which I'm ready to make, which I'm, you know, which we're waiting to make and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, like, for now, yeah, give the people this little fix, you know how it is. Give them the fix, get the streets addicted.
You know how it is.
Yeah, you know.
Any shout-outs until we do the part 2 of this joint?
Well, I think I've done most of the shout-outs by now, man, you know what I mean? But, nah, besides that, shout out to my moms, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody back home in Zimbabwe, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to everybody who I linked up with this side, you know what I mean? DJ Lights, McConan, yeah, my homie Vivian, you know what I mean? For real, like, even putting it down. Pusha, huge shout out to